हाय हॅलो नमस्कार. आज आपण करूया पॅरिस टूर टूर गाईड सोबत. पॅरिसची टूर गाईड आहे, त्या आपल्याला पॅरिसची माहिती सांगत आहेत.
which is rather used for ballet. And then was built inside the city another opera house, which is rather used for opera singing. Look left behind you. This is the facade. This opera house.
मंडळी, आपण पाहत आहात पॅरिस, पूर्ण पॅरिसची टूर, आणि आमच्या सोबत आहेत पॅरिसच्या टूर गाईड.
So nice today, right? It's much warmer and no rain, so that's nice. Opera house are located all the famous department store that we have in Paris. So that's why this district is considered like downtown. We are here near shopping area. In France,
म्हणजे हा आहे शॉपिंग एरिया, पॅरिसचा शॉपिंग एरिया.
From Monday through Saturday, almost everything closed on Sunday. They open from 9:30 in the morning until 7:30 p.m. After 7:30, everything is closed. On Sunday, until to southwest. So the city is divided into two parts with a river in the middle. So we are here on the northern part of the city, which is called the right bank, and the southern part is called the left bank. And you see, among Persian, we always talk about the right or the left bank. So we never ask, do you live in the north or the south? We ask, do you live on the right or the left bank? So we are here on the right bank. What is on the right bank? We've got the Concord Square, Champs-Élysées, Arc of Triumph. What is on the left bank? The Eiffel Tower, the military school, the Invalides are on the left bank, for example. So what's the population of France? You know? 67 million people.
67 million.
1.3, right? Maybe by the time you left now it's 1.4. 1.3 billion, and we are 67 million. In Paris, 2.5 million. So real Parisian people, 2.5 million, including suburbs, 11 million people. Daytime and midtime, all the people coming from their suburbs, it's about 7 to 8 million people in the city. So this left-hand side, this is the construction was ordered by a French emperor whose name was Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte. You remember yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes. So he was the one who ordered this church to the glory of his army. Two monuments were built to the glory of his army. This church and the Arch of Triumph at the top of the Champs-Élysées. Remember you saw yesterday and the India Gate? Arch of Triumph. So it was also built to the glory of his army. Now, besides the right and the left bank, the city is also divided into 20 districts. They don't have names, they have just numbers from 1 to 20. If you want to know in which district, they are the rich, the wealthy district. So left-hand side will be the front facade of the Madeleine Church. We just saw the back. Here the front, it's under renovation, but that's the very front of this Madeleine Church. And now we're going to reach the square. We're going to make a stop for you to use the washroom. The good news is until this year you have to pay, but now it's going to be free of charge, free for the washroom. It's a good news. So the number one fashion street in Paris, we have all the famous French, Japanese, Italian designers, is right and left. It's called the Rue Saint-Honoré. But here where we are, you have also already some names that you see behind you. You have Chanel, the French Chanel. You have Gucci, right, another Gucci. So that's the number one fashion street. After the traffic light, right and left, we have all the famous designers, the most expensive, because you are so close to the window, you almost lick the window. Isn't cute? Window shopping is window licking. So, in front of you, a famous square in Paris. On this square, coming up, were beheaded Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. You remember yesterday? Yes. How old was Marie Antoinette? 38. And the king 39. So they were beheaded on this square in front of you. Concord Square. Concord. In the middle, there's a pillar in column with some gold on the top with all the scaffolding. It's called the obelisk. Came from Egypt. It's the oldest
पॅरिसची एक खासियत आहे की हे चौक बनवलेले आहे ते एकसारखे कुठल्याही साईडला जा तुम्ही तुम्हाला सगळे चौक एकसारखेच दिसणार आहेत आणि सगळ्या लाईट सगळे रस्ते एकसारखे आपण कुठेही गेलो तरी आपल्याला असं वाटेल की आपण एकाच जागी आहोत.
And each statue symbolizes a large French city. Right hand side, between the two statues presenting horses, that's the avenue where you have the Lido, yesterday called the Champs-Élysées, with at the top the India Gate. Look, 1, 2,
Right side.
2.5, 3. Right hand side, the Arch of Triumph at the top of the Champs-Élysées.
शॉन्झेलिजे हा रस्ता आहे. ह्या रस्त्याला जाण्यासाठीही आपल्याला पे करावं लागतं. इतका चांगला रस्ता आहे. त्या रस्त्याने आम्ही गेले नाही, फक्त लांबून पाहिलेलं आहे.
Yes? You walk through the gate, turn right, we're going to have the washroom. Okay? And so we're going to make a stop here. If you have to use the washroom, if you want to go down, take some pictures as well. How long? 10 minutes, 1-5. Okay?
Yeah.
Be careful of pickpockets. I don't want your vacation being ruined, okay? So be very, very careful of pickpockets, okay? They were beheaded on this square, the guillotine. Between those two buildings on the right, the church, which goes to the Madeleine Church, the street to the Madeleine. And you see how this building on your right is exactly
बघा कॉर्नरला आयफेल टावर दिसतोय.
left-hand side, the Parliament House.
Same building.
Same construction. They are perfectly facing each other. Very symmetrical. This is one of the characteristics of the French. We love things being very symmetrical. So again, right hand side between both horses, same avenue called the Champs-Élysées, where you have the Lido show. Is at the end the old tower. Yes. In French, Tour Eiffel. For those who like to study French, who start to study French, Tour Eiffel. Tour Eiffel. Very good. Eiffel. Who was Eiffel? Eiffel is the name of the expo we had in Paris in 1900. They were built only for the expo, but then we decided to keep them. Look, right hand side, how beautiful it is, called the Small Palace. Grand Palace on the left hand side. This Grand Palace was the first glass roof building built in the country, and still nowadays the largest glass roof building built in Europe. This door, this one is open. Look on the facade. Oh, look at that. So we're going to go around the arch, then we'll stop and for you to go down and take a picture of this Arch of Triumph. So facing us on the left is a big carving which represents the coronation of Napoleon. And remember when he crowned himself, instead of being crowned by the Pope, I remember the story. And again, you can see under the arch the flame burning with the flowers. I remind you, that's the tomb of the unknown soldier. Those 12 avenues on the right hand side. On the ground, you can see some red and gray cobblestones, and the red stones, they designed like a star. Every part of the star pointed in direction of one of the 12 avenues. The business district, the business district outside of Paris is called La Défense, the Defense. Could be on the right hand side all the way down. You see the modern buildings? That's La Défense, the business district, right hand side. Per year, 5 weeks off.
5 weeks.
pay lift
Huh?
plus bank
Vacation
holidays. Some of the largest companies even give 6 weeks off to their staff.
맞아, 이제
So most of the
비추었어.
French take 3 or 4 weeks in summer, July or August, and
After
then the
vacation
rest during winter time for going skiing.
Winter time na.
Minimum salary per month in France is 1,200 euros. That's the minimum monthly salary. If you earn this minimum, you don't pay any income tax. Then the more we earn, the more we pay. 1,200 euros is really not enough, huh? For example, in Paris, if you want to buy an apartment, the average price for 1 square meter is 11,000 euros. To buy 1 square meter, 11,000 euros. A place for 2 bedroom size about 80 square meters. So if you want to buy, it's about 1 million euros. 1 million euros. Crore, I don't know, but it's a lot. And if you want to rent the place with 2 bedrooms, then the average renting price about 2,000 euros per month.
봐봐.
Built in Europe. So look at the military hospital, right hand side, the Invalid, the right.
Invalid hospital.
And in the distance, you can see a skyscraper. It's called the
थोडं छान आहे. बघा ना हा
Montparnasse Tower.
bridge.
Montparnasse,
जबरदस्त bridge
with
आहे.
an office building with 59 floors.
59 crore.
सगळ्या ठिकाणी सर्कल आहेत ना ते सेमच आहे.
Romantic bridge, right? Don't you think so? You remember how many bridges in Paris? 37. Yes, good.
Lock.
It's gone. I mean, the bridge is near the Louvre, but all the locks have been removed because it was becoming too heavy. So the fence was falling in the water, so they removed all the locks, and now there's another kind of fence. Yes. So now people put their locks in other places. So Free Hospital will stop in order for you to take a picture if you like of the church where was buried Napoleon.
काल आपण
The
Eiffel
gold
Tower
on
चे
the
फोटो
top
घेतले तिथे पण लॉक होते.
is from 1989. 12.5 kilos of 23.5k gold.
Oh.
And you know who paid for this gold?
No.
We taxpayers.
Oh my god.
एवढे मोठे मोठे रस्ते वगैरे
रस्ते
करून
आणि सेम रस्ते ना सगळे सगळे म्हणजे सेम टू सेम बनवले तसं
कुठूनही आलं सारखे.
सगळं सारखं सेम
किती वर्षापूर्वी
So
तरी
as we
प्लॅनिंग.
get closer to this
त्याची डोकी
military
फार चांगली
hospital,
होती.
see nowadays it is still used as a military hospital. Of
मिलिटरी
course,
हॉस्पिटल
you don't have many soldiers
असं वाटतं की
inside, but it
महाल
is
आहे.
still used as a military hospital, and the rest is used like a military
नेपोलियन
museum.
नेपोलियन
As we get closer,